Performing at the Hollywood Bowl is a dream come true. This is a highlight of my career in a career that's had a lot of highlights. I'm thrilled to be here, and I will never forget these evenings.
Welcome back to UPN Channel 13's 11th annual broadcast to the Southland, live from the Hollywood Bowl. I'm Tawny Little, with me, Alex Trebek.
And at the podium, of course, conductor John Mauceri. John, as you know probably better than most, over the years the Hollywood Bowl has been the venue for every conceivable musical style and performer, from Frank Sinatra back in 1943 to the Beatles, Beverly Sills, Pink Floyd, Aretha Franklin, and in more recent years, Elton John and New Order. Tell us about that variety.
Well, you know, Alex, my goal is to present as many kinds of great music as possible with the Hollywood Bowl Orchestra. Later this summer, on our Great American Concert, we will pay tribute to popular American music inspired by African Americans from ragtime to rock. But tonight, we celebrate the songs inspired by the emigrations of the Scots and the Irish, which came to be known as country music. Perhaps the most popular female country vocalist is making her solo bowl debut in these concerts. Please welcome her to the stage, Trisha Yearwood.
That's what I like about you. I like a man who will lay down beside me. I like a man who will stand up to me too. That's what I like about you. Don't want a man to be my twin, under my thumb, under my skin. Don't want a man like a shadow on the ground with nothing else to do but follow me around. I like a man who will cry on my shoulder, who don't mind if I cry sometimes too. Yeah, that's what I like about you. Thank you. I was standing at the counter, I was waiting for the change, when I heard that old familiar music start. It was like a lighted match had been tossed into my soul. It was like a dam had broken in my heart. After taking every detour, getting lost and losing track, so that even if I wanted, I could not find my way back. After driving out the memory of the way things might have been, after I'd forgotten all about us, the song remembers when we were rolling through the Rockies, we were up above the clouds, when a station out at Jackson played that song. And it seemed to fit the moment, and the moment seemed to freeze when we turned the music up and sang along. And there was a God in heaven, and the world made perfect sense. We were young and were in love, and we were easy to convince. We were headed straight for Eden, it was just around the bend. And though I have forgotten all about it, the song remembers when. I guess something must have happened, and we must have said goodbye. And my heart must have been broken, though I can't recall just why. The song remembers when. For all the miles between us, and for all the time has passed, you would think I haven't gotten very far. And I hope my hasty heart will forgive me just this once, if I stop to wonder how on earth you are. But that's just a lot of water underneath the bridge I burned, and there's no use in backtracking around corners I have turned. Still, I guess some things we bury are just bound to rise again. Or even if the whole world has forgotten, the song remembers when. Yeah, and even if the whole world has forgotten, the song remembers when. Thank you very much, and good evening. I am thrilled to be at the Hollywood Bowl, and I'm so pleased that you're spending your 4th of July weekend with us. Thank you for coming out. It really wouldn't be 4th of July weekend in my book without a red guitar, so. Red, white, and blue. This next song is my very first single. This is, it's been a quick 6 years, but this was 1991, and I love this song because it's a great story about a girl who has a father who doesn't think anybody's ever good enough for daddy's little girl. And somehow I could relate. This is called She's in Love with the Boy. watching the chickens peck the ground. There ain't a whole lot going on tonight in this one-horse town. Over yonder, coming up the road in a beat-up Chevy truck, her boyfriend Tommy is laying on the horn, splashing through the mud and the muck. Her daddy says he ain't worth a lick. When it comes to brains, he got the short end of the stick. Katie's young and man, she just don't care. She'd follow Tommy anywhere. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. And even if they have to run away, she's gonna marry that boy someday. Katie and Tommy at the drive-in movie, parked in the very last row. They're too busy holding on to one another to even care about the show. Later on outside the Tasty Freeze, Tommy slipped something on her hand. He says my high school ring will have to do till I can buy a wedding band. Her daddy says he ain't worth a lick. When it comes to brains, he got the short end of the stick. Katie's young and man, she just don't care. She'd follow Tommy anywhere. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. And even if they have to run away, she's gonna marry that boy someday. Her daddy's waiting up till 12:30 when they come sneaking up the walk. He says, young lady, get on up to your room while me and Junior have a talk. Mama breaks in, says, don't lose your temper. Wasn't very long ago. You yourself was just a hayseed plowboy. You didn't have a row to hoe. Her daddy said she wasn't worth a lick. When it came to brains, you got the short end of the stick. He was wrong, and honey, you are too. Katie looks at Tommy like I still look at you. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. What's meant to be will always find a way. Yeah, she's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. What's meant to be will always find a way. She's gonna marry that boy someday. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you. Sometimes you wonder how much I care. I get so distracted, running nowhere, and I take for granted our love is secure. But if I started losing you, one thing is sure, I'd be Thank you. It's been a busy summer already for me. I've been traveling all over the world. I just got back from Europe. And right before I left, I had this wonderful opportunity to sing a song for a movie called Con Air. And the song was written by Diane Warren, and I heard the song, and of course was excited about being in a movie, but this song is so beautiful that I'm really honored that I got to record it. It's called How Do I Live?
How do I get through one night without you? If I had to live without you, what kind of life would that be? And I need you in my arms, need you to hold. You're my world, my heart, my soul. If you ever leave, baby, you would take away everything good in my life. Without you, there'd be no sun in my sky. There would be no love in my life. There'd be no world left for me. And oh baby, I don't know what I would do. I'd be lost if I lost you. If you ever leave, baby, you would take away everything real in my life. And tell me now, how do I live without you? I want to know. How do I breathe without you? If you ever go, how do I ever survive? How do I, oh, how do I If you ever leave, baby, you would take away everything. I need you with me, baby, 'cause you know that you're everything good in my life. And tell me now, how do I live without you? I want to know. How do I breathe without you? If you ever go, how do I ever survive? How do I, oh, how do I live? How do I live without you, baby? Thank you.
We'll hear more from Trisha Yearwood and the Hollywood Bowl Orchestra as our broadcast live from the Hollywood Bowl continues. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Hollywood Bowl. We've just heard John Mauceri and the Hollywood Bowl Orchestra with a very audible rendition of Strike Up the Band by the great American composer George Gershwin. I loved it, John.
John, I know George Gershwin was fascinated by all kinds of music. He composed symphonic works and many popular songs that have become American standards. But the question for you is this: is there any rhyme or reason to how someone with such a great musical gift will wind up using that talent?
Well, you know, Alex, you never really know how an artist might get his or her start. It's not unusual for me, for example, to work with an opera singer who confesses that he began to sing in public in high school heavy metal rock bands. And Trisha told me that when she was a young girl, she used to sing along with recordings by Julie Andrews and Judy Garland and dream of being on Broadway. Well, tonight, we'll help make that dream come true. We started part 2 of our concert with Gershwin, so let's continue with 3 songs by George and Ira Gershwin. Please welcome back Trisha Yearwood.
The odds were 100 to 1 against me. The world thought the heights were too high to climb, but people in Missouri never incensed me. Oh, I wasn't a bit concerned, for from history I had learned how many times the worm had turned. They all laughed at Christopher Columbus when he said the world was round. They all laughed when Edison recorded sound. They all laughed at Wilbur and his brother when they said that man could fly. They told Marconi wireless was a phony. It's the same old cry. They laughed at me, wanting you. Said I was reaching for the moon, but oh, you came through. Now they'll have to change their tune. They all said we never could be happy. They laughed at us and how. But ho, 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 who's got the last laugh now? They all laughed at Rockefeller Center. Now they're fighting to get in. They all laughed at Whitney and his cotton gin. They all laughed at Fulton and his steamboat, Hershey and his chocolate bar. Ford and his Lizzie kept the laughers busy. That's how people are. They laughed at me, wanting you. Said it would be hello, goodbye. But oh, you came through. Now they're eating humble pie. They all said we'd never get together. Darling, let's take a bow. For ho, 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 who's got the last laugh? Hee, hee, hee. Let's have the last laugh. Ha, ha, ha. Who's got the last laugh a saying old says that love is blind. Still we're often told, seek and ye shall find. So I'm gonna seek a certain lad I've had in mind. Looking everywhere, haven't found him yet. He's the big affair I cannot forget. Only man I ever think of with regret. I'd like to add his initial to my monogram. Tell me, where is the shepherd for this lost land? There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone who watch over me. I'm a little lamb who's lost in the wood. I know I could always be good to one who watch over me. Although he may not be the man some girls think of as handsome, to my heart he carries the key. Won't you tell him please to put on some speed? Follow my lead. Oh, how I need someone to watch over me. Someone to watch over the more I read the papers, the less I comprehend the world and all its capers, and how it all will end. Nothing seems to be lasting, but that isn't our affair. We've got something permanent, I mean in the way we care. It's very clear our love is here to stay, not for a year, but ever and a day. The radio
mountain may tumble, they're only made of clay. But our love is here to stay.
Thank you. You know, George Gershwin once said, "The greatest one of us is Harold Arlen." Although Harold Arlen's name is not as well known, his music sure is, so let's do his most famous song.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, then oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't
We'd like to end our celebration of American song with a hymn written about America by one of our greatest immigrant composers. Born in Russia, Israel Balin wrote hundreds of hit songs in America, many of them intensely patriotic. When a printer misspelled his name on some sheet music, the song was a hit and the name stuck. Israel Balin became Irving Berlin. Here's his most famous patriotic song, God Bless America.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the ocean.
Let us swear allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for a land so fair as we raise our voices in a solemn prayer. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans wide and full. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet
Trisha Yearwood live from the Hollywood Bowl with Irving Berlin's masterpiece of Americana, God Bless America, in a stirring arrangement by a former conductor of the Hollywood Bowl Orchestra, Carmen Dragon.
Coming next, the 4th of July weekend celebration marches on with the United States Marine Corps Band and a fireworks salute to the birth of our nation. Next.
Well, at the end of this 4th of July weekend, it's really good to remember just how very, very lucky we all are.
When I'm worried and I can't sleep, I count my blessings instead of sheep, and I fall asleep counting my blessings. When my bankroll is getting small, I think of when I had none at all, and I fall asleep counting my blessings. I think about a nursery and I picture curly hairs, and one by one I count them as they slumber in their beds. If you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep, and you'll fall asleep counting your blessings. If you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep, and you'll fall asleep counting your blessings, and you'll fall asleep counting your blessings.
What a great night. Don't go away. Our broadcast live from the Hollywood Bowl continues.